Alrighty, welcome in game 2 of the weekend between the Mount St. Charles Junior Mounties 15U team taking on Honeybaked Hockey Club, coming all the way from Farmington Hills, Michigan for a 3-game series this weekend. And this is the second of 3 games here between these two teams. Mount winning yesterday by a score of 8-3, looking to get their second in a row. They're in some different threads today in the dark blue jerseys with the red stripes, looking clean. And Honeybaked also switching up the threads as well. White jerseys, black lettering, gold stripes. It's Tim Duffy on the call here today for some 15U action here on Fans Only Sports Network. Check out all the action from all the games we have today. We got a lot of games today. Only one for Mount here on Saturday between all 4 of their teams. This game brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. As well, I got to give a shout out to our sponsor, who's on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create products that help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off next purchase as we're underway. Quinn Beamer, if you just heard PA announcer Pam above us, in net for Mount, getting his first start of the weekend, and for Honeybaked in net, Lily McLeish. And Braden Scuderi looking to come up the ice with these. He's got cover helping him out along the boards here. And a good swat away by Zach Bergeron to get it to Patilla. There's Bergeron, who was active defensively yesterday for Honeybaked. Down the ice, Costello, the first one there for Mount, gets it back to Berard up top, and Berard, it gets by him. And it will not be ice because it was touched by a couple defenders, including Zach Shirkey, who has it here. Shirkey puts in the middle that time for Schneider, and that's going to be offside against Honeybaked. First stoppage of clock today, coming 47 seconds into this one. Face-off will bounce down the ice into the zone, offensive zone time here. Here's a shot. That one's off the mark for Pelosi. Stick flies off a defender's hands. Picking it back up there is Shirkey. Behind the net, though, Colton Summer trying to get that one inside for Willis. Could not. Summer against the boards here. Trying to find somebody and can't. There's Deshaun Wilmarth looking to get that one out. Schneider trying to clear it now. This time can't. Willis in the slot. Runs through traffic, and Colby able to knock it out of his mitts. Wilmarth lost the puck there, and collapsing on him in the corner that time was Braden Willis, but he can't hold on either. Bergeron the other end here for Honeybaked, and that's going to be offsides again against Honeybaked. It's Boomer in net. Still waiting his first shot. Honeybaked thinking they're going to have a chance at a couple here. Not going to. So Mount, they won by 5 goals yesterday, led by as much as 6. They did it in all areas of the game. A penalty shot, shorthanded goal, a couple power play goals, and some 5-on-5ers as well. Here's a long shot. That one just goes off the right side of the net for Michael Romano. Kaler will get back to it. Romano gets it off the wall up to Grady Rowley, who scored yesterday, and Kaler able to box out and allow Sidney Allen to get this one. Allen behind the net, trying to get to somebody, and does. Kaler's shot saved and goes into the netting here. First save of the game for McLeish. Face-off taken by Honeybaked. Here's Patilla the other direction, and Bomer makes the good glove save there for his first stoppage today. So yesterday you had William Martin in net for Honeybaked. He got off to a decent start, allowing just 1 goal in the first period, then 5 in the second. McLeish getting the start today. They've both started on the same amount of games coming in this weekend. Martin 24, McLeish 23. So those two have combined for 31 wins on the year as well. Big hit into the boards that time from Bergeron. Costello will not try to get there. Johnson gets it down the ice to Schaefer, but it's off his stick and will be icing against Honeybaked. For the first time today, icing called. Face off now here on the other end, 14-17 on the first period clock. Mount wins the face off. Cover gets it over, but that shot got blocked, taken by Jakob. Schneider was onside. Costello gets in there to make a play, and Cover able to get it back here. Here's Scuderi, who had a goal yesterday, gets shoved down on his way. Some good hustle play from Zach Shirkey right there to alter that possession for Mount. Bergeron down the ice. Costello able to take it back for Mount. Jakob will reset behind the net. And punch this one off the wall. Summer turns it over. Bergeron with a chance. Bergeron comes it back over in the slot to Costello. Costello whiffs on that one. Bergeron has a golden chance to set something up here, and it's saved by Bomer. Got that to Griffin Price, who had the first goal yesterday for Honeybaked, looking to do it again here today, and Bomer got a piece of it. The post did as well, though, but it ends up with Quinn in net. 13:30 to go. A couple of good shots on net from Honeybaked to open this thing up. Romano off the face-off, and Summer turns it over. Some poked up ahead, and will be launched down the ice, or trying to at least. Cannot. Out of the pile. Here comes Rocco Pelosi. First time we've said his name after the 5-point game he had yesterday. Enzo gets it here for Honeybaked, and swat down the ice. Semetsis in the neutral zone will punch it down there. First one there was Anthony Valenti for Honeybaked. Here's Enzo again. Enzo trying to get through, and Pelosi rips it away. Gives it right back. Semetsis. Summer surveying, and Enzo able to take it away. In the zone here, Valenti down the ice. Pass a little bit too long there for Maddox Cross. Willis pokes it up to Pelosi, trying to win the race to it. Pelosi gets a stick in there. Willis helping out as well and lays a hit. Pelosi trying to get to somebody. Summer back in the right wing corner here, and bounces back over to Romano at center ice. Pelosi, and that's going to be offside against Mount. First offsides against the junior Mounties today. Sidney Allen able to get strangled for it off the face-off. Allen stops on a dime, holds in the corner. Getting some help from Rowley all over it defensively there is Christopher Wise, and out of the pile it's Bergeron who gets it for Honeybaked. Patilla gets through some traffic, leaves it for a trailing Colby Coombe, and that one is going to be offside again against Honeybaked. Bergeron and Kaler on the face-off. It's won by Bergeron. He flips it up ahead. Here is Schneider going left. Schneider leaves it for Wilmarth. Long shot saved. Costello clears it out. And it's Bergeron inside, trying to get to somebody. It was only blue jerseys there. Bergeron against the boards in the corner now, trapped, and gives it down low over to Schneider. Schneider gives it back, but Bergeron lays a hit and gets the puck again. Wilmarth up top, swings it out, long shot on net. Bomer makes the save and denies Shirkey, the alternate captain, of getting that one past him. The Honeybaked starting off hot here. Keeping up with the explosive Junior Mountie attack. Face off one by Mount there. Gilberto. This one down the ice for Scuderi trying to race after it. That's going to be no icing. Scuderi gets it back though down low. Leaves it inside. To a trailing Gilberto. It's going to bounce back in the Mount zone to Semetsis. Jakob. Cover off his stick. Scuderi there to help clean it up. Cross ice for Jakob. Sends it down there. That is going to be right to a Honeybaked player. And it's crossed now. A rifle in the middle to Price. Schaefer in the corner now. Price. Entrapped. Enzo helping out. Gets up to Valenti at the point. Valenti gets it in there and couldn't get the bounce they wanted there. Right back to the Junior Mounties. Semetsis going far side. That's hit along the boards. No whistle. No penalties here in the first 7 minutes as we had an entourage of them yesterday. Gilberto steps into that shot. Got tipped and goes off the mark. Still alive. Batted in front of the net there by Scuderi, who almost got to slip in. And Scuderi making some disgusting moves to get free. And this one turned back over by Stephen Cover. Coombe. Colby Coombe steps into it. Saved by Bomer. Bounces back to Weiss, and his shot got blocked by Scuderi. Gilberto here to help clean up. Romano over to Semetsis. Semetsis down the ice. And McLeish out of the net makes the save. Johnson, Summer, Pelosi back on the ice. The wrister right there, saved by McLeish. He makes a good stop on Rocco Pelosi that time. Face off now coming up, 9:17 to go in the first period. Up to Schneider, this one at center ice, and Schneider able to race for it back. Gets it to Bergeron in the right wing corner here, gonna get it off the wall, back to Weiss, and he takes a big hit and couldn't get up to the puck. Summer the big hit, and this one ended up getting on net from Wilmarth. Up to Pelosi now. Pelosi leaves it for Summer. Summer steps into it, and that shot blocked by Zach Shirky. Shirky trying to clear it out here. Summer back in the corner. Pelosi got it to Berard somehow at the high slot. Berard's shot is saved right in the chest of McLeish. What a pass from Pelosi in a ton of traffic. And Berard got on net, couldn't get by. Some talking after the play with Willis involved for Mount and a handful of Honeybaked players in the area. And the emotions high after the contest we saw yesterday. Eight and a half to go. McLeish makes that save on the Sidney Allen shot. This one will be blown dead. Got Sidney Allen down on the other end of the ice there. So Lily McLeish, one of the alternate captains of this team, one of the only female goaltenders that you see here in these AAA 15U games. I mean, against Mount, it's probably going to be the hardest game of her season here today. But coming in this one, 15-5-3 on the year, has held her ground. here in the 2024-25 season as Allen sends that one down the ice. And this is going to be no call for icing. Bomer. Fed to Owen Kaler. Here is Kaler, gets through. Kaler takes it, saved by McLeish. Another try for Scuderi. Just bounces off to the right side. Costello. Loose puck, Alberto. Dances with it. Galberto getting through. Galberto takes it, saved by McLeish again. They can't get it by her right now. Scuderi, cross ice, Semetsis gets by one, and Semetsis couldn't hold on to the puck that time. Bergeron up to Wilmarth behind the net. Sean Wilmarth back to Bergeron. Schneider gets by him, and that's going to be icing against Honeybaked, and that is not a good icing at all. And from Honeybaked whatsoever. Still a scoreless game here in the first. Romano, long shot, tipped towards the net. Summer had a chance, and it just misses wide. Willis sends that in there, saves. Second try for Pelosi, saved again by McLeish. Summer able to get it back, far side. Semetsis right wing. Gets shoved down by Schneider, lost the puck. Wilmarth looking to get it out of there, and gets it up to Schneider on the other side. It's turned back over, Pelosi. With Bergeron all over him. Same situation with Shorkey trying to clear it here. Schneider bounces up to him, and it's sent down the ice. May have gotten a piece of Colby Coombs' stick on the Honeybaked bench. No whistle there to stop it dead. And Mount, they only scored once in the first period yesterday. And it came towards the end of the first period. Nothing here so far. Maddox cross steps into that one. Save second try on the rebound. Will not get on net either for Patilla. Pelosi down the ice. Pelosi and Price able to get it back up to Weiss. Patilla turns it over. Willis got his guys on side. Dumps it into the zone. Nobody home. Kaler. A little help from Sidney Allen on that screen, and Kaler swarmed by Maddox Cross amongst other Honeybaked defenders right there. Patilla looking to clear it out. Weiss, rather, gets it up to Patilla. That one deflected by Kaler, and Kaler able to take it back for Mount. Allen. Johnson lays the hit. He gets it back and then turned back over. Grady Rowley shot saved by McLeish again. What a first period for Lily McLeish. Berard to Rowley. Kaler up top. Costello back to Kaler. Berard. And Allen races back after this. Rowley sets up in the middle for Kaler, and that one off the mark. Couldn't get a good shot there, and Berard from distance. It's going to bounce back over to Costello at the top. And it will be iced by Honeybaked here. And Mount, they have been applying the pressure on McLeish. This Honeybaked defense bending but not breaking here in the first 13 minutes. They've been swarming over the junior Mounties, who have dominated time and possession. They just can't punch one in and show for it on the scoreboard here. Cover in the middle. Galberto's shot blocked by Patilla. Second try for Galberto. flies in the air, cover against the boards, and can't get a stick on it. Bergeron, Jakob falls down. Bergeron takes it himself, gets that one upstairs, and Gilberto on the rebound will try to clear this one out. Kaler, and now Scuderi, 2-on-2 break. Scuderi shot saved. And Scuderi, who came in this weekend, leading the team in assists, 57 on the year. Pelosi not too far behind with 54 after his 3-assist game yesterday. Scuderi didn't get his first point and his only point until a power play goal late, early in the third period. Trying for the goal there, didn't give it up to Kaler that time. Semetsis. Jakob, cover. Cross ice for Gilberto, and this will be a little bit too long for him right here. Enzo up to Bergeron, down the ice for Coombe, and it gets by him. That's going to be no icing call. They say it got tipped by a junior Mountie. Jakob can't clear it out. Enzo. Shirky takes, saved. From a tough angle, got on net nonetheless, and then Enzo fights for it back from Steve Cover. Mount able to make a good play here. Gilberto coming near side. Wilmarth there defensively, and Wilmarth and Bergeron help get it back for Honeybaked. Summer on a bad deflection there, and Summer from the rebound behind the net. And what a play by Bergeron to get down there and alter Summer from having a good-looking shot on goal. That's going to be icing against Honeybaked. As it gets by Coombe and goes all the way down the ice with 2:23 left here in the first period in this 15U contest. And McLeish makes the save there off the face-off. Braden Willis got the shot off that time. Weiss, center ice. It's Johnson. He can't dump it into the zone. Tip back the other way. Now it's Weiss again. Johnson gets that one poked the other direction on the pass from Schaefer. A lot of time spent in the Honeybaked zone for these defenders here. Bergeron surveys and gets it down the ice, and Johnson just out of reach. Almost out of onside as well, and that is going to be icing against Honeybaked. Brings it back the other direction again. 2 icings in the last minute for the boys and girl from Michigan. And there's a minute 51 left here in the first period. Still a scoreless game and a penaltyless game. We had 16 of them yesterday. 8 from each team. None so far here this afternoon. Pelosi fights for it with Shirky. Bergeron helping out too defensively. Scuderi able to come away with him. Valenti was all over it there to get it back for Honeybaked. Valenti, that pass got tipped by Pelosi. Goes down the ice. Berard trying to clear it out. Romano gets by him, and Willis leaves it for Rocco Pelosi here. Scuderi had him on side, but a good tip by Valenti to alter the trajectory of that pass. Romano all the way back in his own end. Scuderi got a piece of that puck to consider it onside. 60 seconds remain here in the first period. Willis inside. Scuderi from behind the net. It's going to tip in. They score. Mount on the board, and Scuderi gets his second goal of the weekend. Just barely scrapes it in. And Braden Scuderi, number 36 on the season, to put the junior Mounties up 1 apiece. So Scuderi, who is getting the assists from Braden Willis, who gets his 5th point of the weekend. He had 3 goals yesterday and a pair of assists as well. And what a weekend it's been for these two. Mount looking to enter the second period with a 1-0 lead for the second day in a row. Let's see if they can get one more. And this 15U team, they can strike quick. We know that. Team that has gone up to this point 37-3-2 on the year. One more chance. Rowley trying to take it away in the corner that time. Patilla will get it back for Honeybaked. Schneider at the gun, missed it off to the left, and that ends the first period. Mount St. Charles with a 1-0 lead here in this 15U matchup. Once again brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people in communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale, making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your next purchase. To give them a follow on Instagram too, at Iron Steel Threads. We'll be right back here for period number 2. I'm just going to go mute for a sec. In 17 minutes, back on the clock here at Adelaide. All right, promise it be quick. Junior Mounties up 1-0 after the first 17 minutes. Braden Scuderi the goal with 53 seconds left in the first period, and Mount was at their best in the second period yesterday with 5 goals, looking to recreate some of the magic here, and they went this way in the second period as well yesterday. Galberto inside, gonna squeeze by someone. That is gonna be a hooking call on the ice. You saw Scuderi get trapped up right there, and penalties starting in the second period today, and it is a hook against Enzo Di Domenicantonio, who gets his second penalty of the weekend. Got called for the boarding yesterday, and Enzo, he's the leading scorer for this Honeybaked team. No points on the weekend so far. Came in this weekend, 45 goals, 44 assists. Leads the team in both, second on the team in assists. Leads the team in goals. Power play for Mount, who had success on the power play yesterday, and Willis knocks it in on the pass from Pelosi. Number 2 for Mount, and Braden Willis' electrifying weekend continues with that one. Berard and Pelosi the assists. And a power play goal took him just about 10 seconds on that one. Second power play goal of the weekend for Braden Willis. 4th for Mount. Braden Willis, what a weekend he's had. 4 points yesterday. A goal here early in the second. And just like that, Mount in the last couple of game minutes, hitting back to the first period, gets 2 goals. Pelosi almost on the backhand to tip it in. It's Pelosi with his 6th point of the weekend. Brody Berard with his 1st. Berard up to Summer to Willis off his skate. And Willis will backpedal here. Moves it up ahead. Pelosi gets it here. Gets it back to Semets, or Berard rather. What a pass from Pelosi. And Berard unable to get it past Lily McCleish, who makes a good save that time. Price gets into the corner there. Costello, the only one there for either team. Summer leaves it for Berard, moves it up to Pelosi. Pelosi taps in the middle for Berard and taken right back by Colton Colby, who's on a 2-on-1. Colby steps into it, and Bomer makes the save. Right in his chest between the numbers that time. Well, Mount on the front of their jersey, just a logo, so I guess in between the logo there. There's a shot here from distance from Zach Shirky. He gets saved and goes out of play. Into the netting it goes. Rowley leaves it up ahead for Kaler. Kaler stops on a dime, surveys. Puts it down low for Sidney Allen. Rowley racing for in the corner there. And Kaler gets it back at the blue line. This one turned back over though. Wilmarth trying to get past, and Kaler says, get out of here. That's all me. Surveys and gets it to Jakob near side. Jakob left wing circle, takes it, and McCleish with a great save there. Right in her lap once again. So these two teams will meet for the third and final time this weekend tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern here from Allard. I will be here for that one as well, in case you were wondering. Bright and early. And you got to love these Mount weekend games. Just some good times on these games. I mean, who doesn't love a midday game or an early morning game on a Sunday too? Especially on Sundays, always early morning. And that's going to be icing against Honeybaked. We've seen that a few times so far in this one. And I just want to give Lily McCleish some credit here. I mean, she's on this team for a reason, but you know, you just don't see what she's doing against this Mount 15U team really very often at all. It's been an impressive outing for her so far. She's made a lot of impressive saves. Semetsis gets by him. Jakob gets it back in his own zone, and the pass for Galberto off his stick into the icing territory there, and Mount gets called for one that time. And I don't think we've seen that today where Mount's been called for icing, so bring it back the other way here. Patilla wins the faceoff from Romano. Bergeron trying to get it back down low to Patilla. Gets by him. And Pelosi able to grab this one out of the pile. Pelosi up to Colton Summer here. Summer stops, turns it over to Patilla. Patilla gets it back. Patilla gets through traffic, gets the shot off, and whiffs on it. Romano right there, stride for stride with them that time. Summer, Berard, Pelosi at center ice. Gets off his skate, knocks it back down. Berard. Here's Enzo. And it'll get by Johnson there and be not called for icing. And the body language from Mount, they probably thought it was going to be icing. No. Romano up to Berard. Pelosi wants to try to get it to him. It got deflected right there by Coombe, who has it here. Colby Coombe, nationally ranked prospect in the class of 2027. Has been quiet this weekend. No points yesterday, no points so far here today. Summer. Centering pass for Pelosi. Bounces off him. Gets it right back up to Braden Willis. Again, he scores. Another one for Willis. His 5th goal on the weekend. And he's making a name for himself here this weekend. Pelosi and Summer with the assist. That's Colton's third of the weekend. Pelosi's fifth and his 7th point. Not even a game and a half into the series. Kaler in the corner lost his footing. And Mount getting 2 in the period here. Price got that one deflected by Jakob. Bomer out of the net will send that one into the netting. So Willis, I mentioned 4 points yesterday. He's got 3 today already. Came in this weekend, 77 points on the year. About as evenly split as you can get. 39 goals, 38 assists. And this weekend, 5 goals, 2 assists so far. You love to see it from a player of his caliber. And he's sniffing Rocco Pelosi for the team leading goals. Pelosi 45 entering the weekend. He had 2 yesterday to get up to 47. Pelosi also got his 100th point of the season yesterday as well. And Willis now, after that last goal, with 44 goals this season. Costello from long range. Saved from behind the net. This one, the rebound, Allen was trying to tap it and bounced back to Jakob at the point. Costello, left side point. Kaler at the circle. Back up top to Jakob. That one got blocked. And Jakob will backpedal for this one. Trying to go to the left and dumps in the zones. Shirky the only one there. And Shirky able to get it to Wilmarth, who's going to roam with it here. Gets by 1. Deshaun Wilmarth enters the offensive zone. Leaves it for Patilla. Wilmarth down low. Inside. A good setup there. And Price. Did he score? No. Bomer makes the save. What a save from Bomer, and Price thought he had it. Bomer with the robbery. Probably the best setup right there between Johnson and Wilmarth and Price that they've seen all day, and Colby shot right off to the left that time. And nothing there. Down the ice, Bergeron. Colby. Off the stick, Alberto. Up ahead to Steven. Cover. Gets it out of his mitts. Gadari lunging for that shot. Couldn't get by the defender there in Patilla. Knocked down the other end of the ice here. Romano in the corner. Romano gets by 1. Romano. And Colby wrestling for it here. It's Johnson. Colby trying to cut through some traffic. Can't. Galberto there defensively. Romano helps out as well. Semetsis from behind the net. Looking to clear it out. Scuderi, cross ice. Eyes in the back of his head to Michael Romano. Cover. Could not hang on to that one. Romano puts it into the Mount bench. Stops the clock again. 10:34 on the clock. Mount still up 3-0. Willis on the face-off, and it's Enzo down the ice to Bergeron. That's Valenti, who leads this team in assists. Gets a good pass up ahead, and they can't hold on to do it for too long. Summer takes it back in the neutral zone. Summer gets inside, and that shot saved by McLeish. Bounce off the boards and goes back into play. Tip towards the net. Pelosi down low, trying to get it from behind. And Summer in the slot, back up top. Berard, Pelosi, pass tip to Bergeron. Pelosi gets it to Willis. Trying to get to Summer in the slot there, couldn't, and Willis races for it back and will be offside against Mount. 9:52 on the clock. And Honeybaked, their first goal yesterday came in the early portion of the second period. A long-range look from Griffin Price. Trying to get some luck here to start out. The other 2 goals came on 5-on-3 power plays. to make it a more respectable final outcome of 8-3. This is a Mount team that has really dominated everyone this season, averaging 6.3 goals per game and allowing just under 2 goals per game. So this is a team that wins by an average margin of about 4.3, 4.4 goals a contest. There's a 5-goal difference yesterday. Here's Coombe again. Coombe, cross ice to Price. His shot saved by Bomer again. He's having himself a very impressive debut to the weekend while getting in on the fun here this afternoon. Imagine Chiswick will probably be back in net tomorrow after a good outing yesterday. Bomer comes in this game 18-1-2 on the season. 1.93 GAA, saving 91% of his shots. Both these guys, Bomer and Chiswick, came in saving 91% of their shots each, 91.0. So, love to see that. The parity. Kaler steps into it, saved, and the rebound not going to get to Mount. Johnson was able to get it. Honeybaked trying to clear this one. They've had trouble doing this today. Semetsis gets it right back. Jakob tipped towards the net. Kaler couldn't get there. And it's taken right back by Colby. Colton Colby, the pass to Schaefer. In the corner now, Jakob punches it out. Long look. Gets swatted back to the corner. Johnson. Bergeron at the point. Long shot at the top from Weiss. Saved. Bergeron back to Weiss. Weiss launches it in there, and Bomer, another good stop right there with 8:08 on the clock. And Bomer's made some good stops here today. Honeybaked, I mean, they're looking more rhythmic here offensively than they were yesterday through the first 2 periods. The goaltending and the defense from Mount just dominant as usual. It's just amazing what this Mount team does to these opponents. They're so formidable. They make these really good teams like Honeybaked look like they can't even compete. Outscoring them 11-3 on the weekend thus far. And this is going to be a hand pass against Honeybaked. You saw Luke Patilla try to cheekily pass it over to Peyton Schneider in pursuit right there. It gets called for the hand pass, and it's going to be on the plus side of the ice here for Mount with a face-off awaiting. Romano back up top. Romano, this one sneaks in somehow. What a shot. I'm not sure if it got tipped. Romano took it from the blue line, and he's going to lead the line. It's a goal for Michael Romano. What a snipe. And it's number 2 on the year for him. The assist to Galberto. $4-0 Mount, and they've gotten 3 here now in the second period. I don't know how Romano got that in, and you kind of are used to seeing one of those a game with Mount, and they get it here in the early parts of the second. Galberto down the ice. Scored one yesterday. Trying to get it inside to Scuderi. Flies by him. In the corner, it's cover. Scuderi behind the net. Scuderi to back up top to Romano, who lunges for it. That's just Romano's second goal of the season, by the way. And here's Enzo. Enzo inside. They had it with Coombe, and Coombe couldn't get his stick on it there. Taken back by Brody Berard. 4-on-1 break. Galberto steps into it. Blocked. Still alive, and Scuderi, nor cover, could get the rebound on net that time. Galberto from behind the net. Trying to get it past the defender and creates a lot of space for himself here. Junior Galberto. Leaves it for Berard. Back down low to Galberto. And nobody home as Galberto turns it over. Back to Enzo. Here's Wilmarth. Coombe looking to get up there for it and can't. Jakob trying to clear in the corner here. Cover to Berard. Down the ice, Galberto. This one's tipped up ahead. Scuderi going to race after it. Scuderi looking to get the shot off and can't. McLeish a little bit hesitant to come out net to make a play on that one. Some good defensive recovery right there. I think it was by Weiss. On the other end, Braden Johnson in the left wing corner. Going to get it back to the other side here. Bergeron steps into that shot. Saved by Bomer again. Long yard to Pelosi. Down the ice. Willis got a stick on it. And Willis in the corner. Couldn't hang on to it for too long. As Zach Bergeron trying to clear it, it's going to go into the Mount bench first instead and stop the clock once again. Just under 6 to go here in the second period. Mount with 3 in the period. Like I mentioned a couple of times now, they had 5 in the period yesterday. So let's see if history repeats itself, as this is really the part of the game where they start to kick into the upper echelon, as we're just past the midpoint of this contest here from Woonsocket. Here's Jakob. Flips it down there. And McLeish will cover this one up. And then some extracurriculars in the corner right there after the play, featuring Colton Summer and 2 or 3 Honeybaked players. Bergeron. And racing after it, Johnson. Able to get there, Bergeron. In traffic, and Jakob able to get it to Pelosi out of the pile here. Summer lost his footing, couldn't get the puck that time. That shot on net save, second try, Bomer denying Johnson along with Schaefer. Couple of excellent saves from Quinn Bomer, who's amazing. And a face-off coming up. Right in front of us. Won by Mount, as most have been today. Bring it back to center ice this time. Valenti. And this one down the ice for Colby. It's going to get It's going to get by him. Romano will chase after it. And Colby gets it back for Honeybaked. Couldn't get it by Owen Kaler, though. He's going to try to clear this one out. Allen will hold on to it against the boards here and gives it back to Valenti. Romano. Bounced over to him. Scuderi. Actually, Rowley, rather. To Semetsis and Kaler, 3-on-2. Kaler gets by a defender, over to Semetsis, trying to get it back to Kaler, and the pass was blocked by Valenti, who makes a good hustle play there, prevent the shot on goal. And now some more pushing and shoving after the play. New line coming in for both these two teams. Face-off coming up at the left wing circle here with a few minutes left in the second period. Wilmarth send that one off the wall. Cover inside. Trying to tip it in was Galberto. There's a good pass to him. Could not capitalize. Galberto dances with it. Costello in the corner here. Cover. Scuderi. Down low to cover. Costello. Long shot. That one blocked down. Berard takes it. That just missed off the side. A slap shot from Brody Berard. A lot of heat on that one. Couldn't get on target there, though. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Out of the pile that time, Shirky. Couldn't get by Berard, who has it down low here. Galberto off his stick and turned back over. They give it right back up as Valenti tries to get through. Patilla does as well. Now it's Coombe. Wilmarth takes it away. Gets a good setup here to Patilla. Patilla, the backhand shot, couldn't get it past Bomer or even on net that time as Wilmarth turns it back over again. Costello took it away. Scuderi enters the offensive zone here. Scuderi leaves Galberto open, and it's saved by McLeish. Another good save from Lily McLeish, who's keeping her team somewhat in the game. I know it's still a 4-0 contest right now, but at this point yesterday, Mount had 6 on the board. Knocked down the ice, and it'll be icing against Honeybaked. It's coming up tonight on Fans Only Sports Center. We got a ton of games. The action continuing here. None from Allard Arena, but we got a couple. We got a doubleheader from Smithfield High School, LaSalle and Smithfield, hosting Darien High School from Connecticut, along with Bishop Hendricken. Arwu, Roger Williams University hockey. About a puck drop. Actually, the puck did drop about 45 minutes ago from North Smithfield. And then a couple of D2 games, West Warwick and Pontiac-Gansett at 7 p.m. And then Pilgrim and Moses Brown rounding out the D1 action from Warwick later on here on Fans Only Sports Network. Those are Rhode Island High School games. As you know, I know a lot of the Mount fans, you're scattered all over the country, which is awesome because that gives us a lot of good notoriety. So just check out those games if you're interested here on Fans Only Sports. I will be there at Levy Ice Rink for the Pontiac-Gansett versus Narragansett-Chariho game. So 80 seconds to go. Bergeron got tripped in front. That shot just missed for Maddox Cross. Summer gets it back for Mount. Pelosi has some space. That one hits off the side of the net that time, and Schaefer off the rebound gets it up to Schneider. Schneider with Semetsis on him. A minute to go here in the third. Willis leads the break. Willis to a trailing Sidney Allen. Willis with some space, takes it, too tall. Jakob the long rebound. One more try, and Jakob snuck it in over the shoulder pad of McLeish. Second time they've done that this period. Romano had the first one like that, and Jakob makes it a 5-0 game from long range there for his 8th goal of the season. And they might have actually given the goal to Willis. The official said 91. Yeah, it actually bounced off of Willis. I was looking at the replay there, and let's see what PA announcer says upstairs, but I believe that will be Willis's 6th goal of the weekend. 20 seconds left here in the second period. Berard, Rowley, back to Berard. And yes, they actually do give it to Jakob, and Wade Willis with the assist. So 9th or 8th point for Willis. That's 2 4-point games on the weekend for him now, and Junior Mounties after 2 lead it 5-0. 4 goals in the second period. Dominating second here again from Allard Arena. Here in this game, brought to you once more by Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game of hockey to more people and communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your next purchase. Find them on Instagram as well at ironsteelthreads. So one more period here from Adelard. Mount has dominated the weekend so far with 13 goals through 5 periods. Just 3 for Honeybaked, none today here in Game 2 of this 3-game series from Woonsocket. So when we come back, 17 more minutes here on the clock, and we'll see you guys right after the break here on Fans Only Sports Network. We're going to leave the camera right here for you on the Zamboni, so some good simulation if you're interested. If not, that's okay. Just meet us in period 3. We'll see you guys then. All right, welcome back. Period number 3 here on Fans Only Sports Network. Junior Mounties knocking in 5 in the first 34 minutes. A couple from Willis, one from Romano, one from Braden Scuderi, and Max Yaka before the break from distance to round out the 5 goals here this afternoon so far. And it's been a great weekend for Mount. Looking to add some more damage here today, and they are doing a good job of doing that. Tim Duffy welcomes you back in for period number 3 here on Fans Only Sports, and we are taking off for the last 17 minutes here in this one. Mount in their own zone at first. Costello looking to clear it back up to Willis, who's been a rock star all weekend long, showing his superstar status on this Mount team. Trying to get it inside, and Costello turns it over. Wilmarth has a good look. Wilmarth's shot tipped. Goes out of play. Back up top. There's Wilmarth from the left side, and Wilmarth got that one saved. Willis going to go to the box here. It's going to be the first Mount penalty today, believe it or not. Braden Willis, the doer of that one. Power play here. Willis goes to the box, waiting to see what the foul is. Icing against Mount right off the bat. On the other end, it's Scuderi, or Rowley rather. And it'll be Bergeron. He's able to get it back here. 25 seconds into the power play. Schneider onside. Schaefer trying to get it back to Schneider. Can't. Tipped up ahead, and Jakob will find this puck for Mount and clear it again. That is going to be icing again against Mount St. Charles. So minute 22 to go on the penalty. Here's Enzo. So Willis, the penalty was a slash. So yesterday, they had a handful of power plays. Honeybaked, that shot saved, rebound, won't go. Second try for Enzo, just missed it up top to the right. Wilmarth. And that one cleared down the ice by Scuderi. 53 seconds left in the third as well. Enzo back at the point, dancing around, swings it out, up top to Weiss. Here's Patilla. Wilmore steps into it, too tall. Enzo bounces back over to him. Actually, it doesn't quite get to him. Weiss will recover. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Cross ice. Enzo. Wise. Turnaround feed. And it'll be Gilberto down there. Gilberto inside. Shot from Scuderi. Almost had a shorthanded goal. Would have been his second shorthanded goal of the weekend. Saying Mount shorthanded goal of the weekend. Actually, third. They had one yesterday with Willis, one with Gilberto. They had the penalty shot goal as well, which came from Pelosi on the Honeybaked power play. So a lot of success playing a man down for Mount through just about 2 games. Now this one, it's going to poke back on net. Almost snuck its way in for Honeybaked's first goal, but doesn't. Berard coming the other way. Berard centering pass for Scuderi. Lunges. This shot gets saved. Gilberto trying to get this rebound and can't. Price has that pass blocked. Coombe in pursuit. Takes it and it gets saved by Bomer again. And Martin is back in the game. So McClay, her day is done. Martin is in for Honeybaked in net. Here's Summer, takes it, saved, and trying to get out of there was Bergeron. That shot way off. Up top for Jakob, saved and flies into the netting again. Smart. He actually came in the second period, so my apologies for that, but here's Jakob, Costello. Willis shot saved. And it's Colby trying to clear it and got it on net. Bomer releases it for Max Jakob here. Turns it over at center ice. Valenti trying to get into the offensive zone, but runs into a wall and taken back by Rocco Pelosi. Pelosi with some numbers for Mount. Takes the shot. Squeaks off to the left. And Willis couldn't get the rebound that time. In pursuit, Honeybaked, and combination of Schaefer and Schneider couldn't get the shot on goal. Willis to Pelosi on the other end. Pelosi dancing on Valenti. Puts it inside for Costello. That one saved. Second try for Allen on the rebound, and Allen got that one saved as well by Martin. Allen again. And it will get deflected by Valenti, and Valenti a little bit shaken up after that tough one. Comes off the ice. Costello in traffic. Wilmarth takes it back for Honeybaked. And Schaefer gets in the middle. Schaefer, a good shot. That one's saved by Bomer again. Now Kaler on the other end. On the pass from Allen. Kaler surveys, puts it in the middle that time for Rowley, who fights for it behind the net. Still alive. Shot saved by Martin. Sidney Allen came away with the shot that time, and Martin came away with another save here in the third period. A long-range look from Schaefer skips off to the side of the net. Enzo back in the zone here. Enzo trying to get through, can't. Wilmarth in traffic. Semetsis up to Sidney Allen, and Weiss will clear this one out for Honeybaked. Romano to Kaler. Semetsis, a good look, and gets that one upstairs that time. Romano back at the blue line here. Cover on the other end, and it is Rowley who takes it back. Cover shot saved by Martin on the backhand look there. Semetsis. Scuderi. Alberto lunges in, hits off the face mask of Martin. Saved back into play. Cover trying to keep it in the corner here. Can't. And Johnson with the long rebound that time. Johnson in trouble. Galberto helps take it away. And Coombe on the other end angles over to him, and actually not, as Romano got the bounce. Semetsis down the ice to Scuderi. 9:50 left in this game as Coombe gets through. Coombe's shot, too tall. And this is going to be sent back towards Martin, who clears it up to center ice for Maddox cross. Now Bergeron. Schneider. Down the ice in traffic. Coombe almost got through it all, but ends up not being able to cover. Leaves it for Galberto, and that one you're taken back by Bergeron here. Bergeron and Semetsis were tangled up, and it comes back to Mount. Scuderi gets it from Galberto. Scuderi trying to get the shot off, cannot. And Bergeron able to get it back in the left wing corner here. Just about halfway through this third period now. Bergeron, it's Ty Bergeron facing Costello. Gets it back up to the point. Valenti steps into it, saved by Bomer, and goes into the netting here with 8:39 to go here in this one. Bomer pitching the shutout. It's been a good game for him. Excellent game for him. This is going to bring his goals allowed average even more down if they do get the shutout here. Here's a good shot, and almost a commentator jinxes Colby. It's about an inch away from getting that one across the line. Cleared out though. The bounce towards Weiss as we're officially over halfway through this final third. Patilla, Enzo. Patilla with a defender falling down, has some space to take a shot here, and it's off to the left of the net. Enzo back in the corner, turns it over to Willis. Willis has some space, about 4 defenders in his way, and a good play from Weiss, but Willis, he's more focused on Willis and the puck. But now Weiss able to get it back here to Colby. Weiss and Summer. Costello back up top. Costello sends it in there. That one's saved, and Summer on the rebound gets it over to Pelosi. Berard, as it went by Rocco there, and here is Pelosi back on the boards. Berard, his long shot deflected by Patilla, takes a long skip into the netting here. Some pushing and shoving between Willis and Wilmarth, and the officials will blow it dead, and let's see who goes to the box. It might be both of them right here. Both number 91s will go in for 2 minutes here. Willis and Wilmarth for some pushing and shoving after the play. For roughing, and Wilmarth and Willis will continue to the talking here. Willis will go in for the second time today. Both Mount penalties have been against him. Wilmarth in the box for the first time this weekend. Wilmarth, 42 assists on the year. Tied for third on the team. He's been pretty quiet today, all weekend. Rowley, Semetsis. So stays 5-on-5. Semetsis puts it in the middle there, and that one turned back over. Here's Maddox cross. Braden Johnson down the ice. Johnson with the Jakob all over him. Back up top. Long shot from Shirky, and that one's saved by Bomer again. Right between the numbers that time. 6:51 on the clock. Shot there, saved. Valenti, the shot taker there. Cover to Scuderi. Scuderi spinning around, trying to free up some space, and still dancing on Schneider there, and turns it over. Got a little bit too fancy. Here's Coombe inside, and Coombe got that one swatted away. Jakob able to get it out of the pile following the Bomer save, and now Galberto in a 4-on-3. Galberto gets it to a trailing Scuderi. Scuderi trying to keep it alive in the offensive zone. Lays the hit on Schneider there as the pass was behind them at first. And now Scuderi has it again. Cover in the slot. Gives it up. One more try. Galberto got that one saved. Semetsis, right side. Cross ice. Galberto tipped up in the air. Will be put back down by Bergeron. Taken by Colton Coombe the other way. Colby Coombe, excuse me. That's Colton Kobe, the other player on the team. A lot of C's on this Honeybaked squad. Galberto kept his men on side. Galberto takes the shot and got it saved by Martin. No scoring here in the third period from either team. Off the face-off, Weiss will get Patilla off the boards. Patilla lost the handle there, and it's going to be Enzo getting it back here. Enzo over to Price. Patilla. Price will send that one into the Honeybaked bench. 5:19 on the clock. We'll stop it again and bring this back to the neutral zone here. Berard to Willis. Pelosi back in his own zone. 5 minutes left. Here from Adelard. It's the second of 3 games. Pelosi with some space. Gonna get by Shirky. Lost the handle though. Romano. Galberto. What a move by Pelosi there. Here's Willis with some space. Braden Willis looking for another hat trick and gives it up to Summer. This one finds its way back in the corner. Willis working his way inside, and Enzo there defensively. Knock it away. Here's a long shot there, knocked down by Wilmarth. And Deshaun Wilmarth out of the box sets it down the ice. Romano. Summer turns it over. Pelosi gets it here. His shot too tall. Berard from distance saved. Pelosi turnaround shot, trying to flip it to Allen. He can't. Still alive in front of the net, and it'll be covered up by the goaltender Martin right there with 4:01. The Rhode Island area code on the clock here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Martin taking a beating here in this third period, but has not let one fly by him here in the final 17 minutes. Costello to Jakob, up to Rowley, and Rowley in some traffic. Couldn't make the play there that time. Here's Schaefer. Schaefer takes it, missed it off to the right there, and Rowley got off the bounce. Kaler trying to get through, can't, and Colby over to Jakob. Weiss down the ice, trying to clear it out. Kaler there defensively. Stick falls out from somebody's hands, and I think it was Kaler's, and it was. Price Rather, Bergeron trying to clear this one up ahead. Colby leaves it for Weiss. Shot saved by Bomer. With 3:07 to go. Three minutes to go here from Adelard. See if Mount can get one more. It's Scuderi leading the push. Numbers here for Mount. Cross ice to Rowley. Got the shot inside. Still alive. It was Galberto, rather, who got his own rebound. Back in the corner it goes. Galberto turns that one over to Schneider, who lost his footing. Bergeron out there with Braden Johnson. And Bergeron, Michael Romano there defensively to make a great play. Romano, who had his second goal of the year earlier today, up to cover. And cover, cross ice, Galberto leaves it for Romano, slaps right here, tip towards the net, still alive for Scuderi, and Martin in his mitts with 2:23 to go. This game brought to you one more time by Iron and Steel Threads. As we all know, who's on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create products that help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families across the United States. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10. That's all caps, FOSPORTZ10, to get 10% off of your next purchase. You can find them on Instagram as well, at Iron Steel Threads. Enzo, backhand shot. Gets saved and flies into the netting again. Bomer, another good stop that time. Final 2 minutes of action here. Let's see if Honeybaked can punch one in. I mean, this has been some tough sledding for them through 2 games. I know they had 3 goals yesterday. 2 of them were on a 5-on-3 situation, and today, not much luck. 90 seconds to go. Just about, at least. Patilla will spin this one off the boards. Coombe leaves it for Enzo at the right wing circle. That one taken back by Rocco Pelosi. On the other end, Summer ran into a white jersey that time. Enzo at center ice. Enzo looking to get by one defender in Costello. Leaves it for Coombe. Pelosi takes it right back. A minute to go here from Allard Arena. Summer behind the back pass for Willis at the slot. Can't get it to him. Numbers here for Colby and company. Here's Colby. Leaves it for Enzo. He scores. And Honeybaked will not get shut out as Enzo Di Domenicantonio gets his 46th goal of the weekend, of the year, and the 4th for Honeybaked on the weekend. Makes it a 5-1 game, and it's the only score of the third period so far. Through 16 minutes and 12 seconds. There will be no shutout for Quinn Bomer. And the assist going there to Colby. Colton Colby with the assist, who had a power play goal yesterday, his second point of the weekend. Leads all Honeybaked players in that category. The other assist was Griffin Price, who also got the second point of the weekend as well. So both get credit for an assist there. Honeybaked on the board for the first time today. That will be iced by Mount with 16.2 on the clock. And Honeybaked will have one more chance on the plus side of the ice to narrow this margin a little bit more. Valenti at the top. Looking for one more. This one sent towards the net. Schaefer almost got a piece of it there. The attempt to clear from Jakob not going to happen. Kaler with one more chance. Kaler in the corner, leaves it for Allen, and that is going to end this one. Mount goes up 2-0 on the weekend here in the 3-game series with Honeybaked. They win it 5-1. So pushing and shoving after the play right there. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. It's Grady Rowley tangled up with somebody. They're still throwing hands. Let's see if this affects them tomorrow at all. I think that's Peyton Schneider who's there with them. Yeah, it was Rowley and Schneider who were getting some extracurriculars in after the play. Well, after the buzzer, rather. And Rowley is going to go straight to the locker room after that one. So will Schneider. So neither will even shake hands. They've been tossed. They're out of here. And we're out of here too. Mount with a 5-1 win over Honeybaked. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the third of 3 games this weekend between the two teams. As Mount, they win it again here in Game 2. 5-1 the final. Tim Duffy signing off here from Fans Only Sports Network. We'll see you guys.